Hello, I'm Madam Jennifer from Educare TZ. Welcome my Form 3 students in our subject chemistry, and we are proceeding with our topic known as compound of metal. And today we'll discuss on the metal chloride. We have already discussed the metal oxide, metal hydroxide, metal hydrogen carbonate, and metal carbonate, and now we are discussing metal chloride. By introduction, metal chloride, these are salts which are formed when hydrochloric acid is replaced with metal. Example, when magnesium reacts with diluted hydrochloric acid, we get the metal chloride, which is magnesium chloride plus hydrogen gas. Preparation of metal chloride. There are different methods which are used in preparation of the metal hydroxide, of the metal chloride, and the first and example of it is the use of precipitation method, which is used for insoluble chloride. Precipitation reaction, sometimes you can call it double displacement reaction because it involves the replacement of one metal with another. Metal reacts with the dry chlorine gas. A reaction of hydrochloric acid with an alkali. Also, there is reaction of hydrochloric acid with metal oxide and reaction of hydrochloric acid with carbon. These are examples of precipitation reaction. These are the methods which are used to prepare metal chloride. By starting with the first method, which is precipitation reaction, which is commonly for insoluble chloride. Example, when silver nitrate solution reacts with diluted hydrochloric acid, this I have mistaken here, it is hydrochloric, not nitric acid, we get the metal chloride or silver chloride plus nitric acid. Note that silver and lead chloride are insoluble in water. They are prepared using precipitation method. As we have discussed that precipitation reaction, it is used in preparation of insoluble metal chloride. Also, preparation by direct method. Direct method means that there is reaction between a metal and chlorine gas. Hapo tunakuwa tunachukua metal tunareactisha direct na dry chlorine gas. Kwa mfano, when chlorine gas passed overheated iron, the sublime solid reddish brown iron 3 chlorine form. This example involves two stages. The first stage hapa tunaona iron 2 chloride is formed first. Pale tunachukua iron tunamreactisha na dry chlorine gas, tunapata iron 2 chloride. In second stage, chlorine being oxidizing agent inakuwa inamoxidize huyu hapa iron 2 kwenda kwenye iron 3 chloride, ambapo tunachukua hapa chlorine, iron chloride plus chlorine, tunapata iron 3 chloride. So this iron 3 chloride is the least frequent when exposed to air. It absorbs the water vapor to form a solution. Tunasema kwamba the least sequence au hygroscopic substance ni ile ambayo when exposed in a surface it absorbs moisture to form a solution. So this is one of the method of preparing the metal chloride when you react the metal with dry chlorine gas. An example is this iron chloride. Preparation by reaction between hydrochloric acid with an alkali. When we react the alkali or base, example sodium hydroxide, and reacted with the diluted hydrochloric acid, this is an example of neutralization reaction. We expect to get the product salt and water as the only product during this reaction. Example, when we take the alkali here, we have the sodium hydroxide plus diluted hydrochloric acid, we get the sodium chloride as a salt plus water as our product, and this is a metal chloride or sodium chloride. Preparation by reaction between hydrochloric acid with metal oxide. This is also an example of neutralization reaction. When you take your metal oxide, you reacted with diluted hydrochloric acid, we get the metal chloride plus water. Example here, we have the zinc oxide plus diluted hydrochloric acid, we get the zinc chloride as a metal chloride plus water. Also, iron 2 oxide, which is reddish brown, react with the diluted hydrochloric acid to give solution of iron 3 chloride as shown here. The reaction here, we have iron 2 oxide plus diluted hydrochloric acid, we get the iron 3 chloride plus water as the only product. The other method of preparing the metal chloride is preparation by reaction between hydrochloric acid with metal carbonate. When metal carbonate react with hydrochloric acid, diluted hydrochloric acid, we get the metal chloride, water, and carbon dioxide, which carbon dioxide has been derived from the decomposition of metal carbonate, which is sodium carbonate. As shown here in the equation, here we have the sodium carbonate plus diluted hydrochloric acid, we get the sodium chloride plus water and carbon dioxide gas. Also, copper carbonate, which is green in color, reacted to give green solution of copper to chloride. When you take the copper carbonate and you react it with the diluted hydrochloric acid, you get the copper chloride, which is green solution plus carbon dioxide and water. The other method is preparation by reaction of hydrochloric acid with metal. Here you take a metal, you react it with diluted hydrochloric acid to get the metal chloride and hydrogen. When granules are put into diluted hydrochloric acid, metal chloride is formed and gas is liberated, and that gas is hydrogen gas from the hydrochloric. Note that there is no reaction when copper used. Also, sodium cannot be used. Why there is no reaction when copper used? Kwa nini? Tukitumia copper kama copper katika hii reaction haiwezi take place hapa. Tukapata copper chloride na hydrogen gas. This is because copper yupo katika reactivity series, copper yuko below hydrogen, na hivyo haina uwezo kuweza kumdisplace yule hydrogen so as to form from hydrochloric acid so as to form the copper chloride. Pia tukitumia sodium hapa katika hii reaction itakuwa more vigorous because sodium is more reactive metal. Kwa reaction it will be more violent. Inaweza ikapelekea sometime explosion. That's why we are not using this sodium when plus diluted hydrochloric acid during the preparation of metal chloride using this method. The chemical properties of metal chloride. All chloride do not decompose on heating except ammonium chloride. Example, when ammonia chloride decomposes, you get the ammonia plus hydrochloric acid. You have to note that hydrated chloride undergo hydrolysis when heated strongly. Tunasema kuwa all metal chloride has undergo decomposition with the exception of ammonia chloride tu ndio undergo decomposition. Na zile metals ambazo zimebi hydrated zina contain water molecule zina undergo decomposition when they have been heated strongly. Example, when strongly heated, the magnesium chloride decomposed to give greenish yellow gas, ambayo ni chlorine is a greenish yellow gas, magnesium and water. Here we have hydrated magnesium chloride plus oxygen. When heated, you get the magnesium oxide, water, and the greenish yellow gas, which is hydrochloric gas. Note, chlorine gas turn wet blue litmus paper red and then bleach it. Katika testi ya klorini katika maabara tunapendelea sana sana kuweza kutumia wet blue litmus paper. Pale in case kama kutakuwa kuna emission or release of chlorine gas, ile wet blue litmus paper it will turn into blue. into red, ambayo ina indicate the presence of the metal chloride au chlorine gas. Chemical test of chlorine gas. Hii ni namna au confirmatory test, namna gani tunaweza tukajua kama salt yetu ambayo ipo contain chlorine gas. Hapo tutatumia when concentrated sulfuric acid is added to a metal chloride, hydrogen gas is given out. Tukichukua concentrated sulfuric acid tukamuadi katika chumvi yetu, example sodium chloride, tunaenda kupata sodium hydrogen sulfate plus hydrochloric gas. Na hivyo there are 3 methods which are used in confirming the presence of the metal chloride in a salty sample during qualitative analysis. By using ammonia gas, and the second method is acidified silver nitrate solution, and the third is moist blue litmus paper. By using ammonia gas, hydrogen chloride provide white dense film with ammonia gas due to the formation of ammonium chloride. Kwa hiyo tukimchukua ammonia tukamreactisha na hydrochloric, tunaenda kutengeneza ammonium chloride ambayo it provide a white film of ammonium chloride ambayo ndio huyu hapa. Kwa hiyo ukimchukua ammonia kujireactisha na huyu hydrochloric acid, tunaenda kutengeneza white film ya ammonium chloride ambayo huyu hapa ana indicate that hiyo salt yako ilikuwa ina contain a chlorine. By using acidified silver nitrate solution, this is also a method of confirming the presence of the metal chloride in your salt. Here you take the hydrogen chlorine gas, also form white precipitates with acidified silver nitrate solution due to the formation of silver chloride. Tukimchukua hydrochloric acid tukamreactisha na ammonium nitrate, tunaenda kupata nitric acid silver chloride. Kwa hii hapa na yenyewe inaonyesha the presence of chlorine due to the formation of white precipitate of silver chloride in your salt. Also by using blue litmus paper, nimesema kuwa in case kama chlorine gas also taka atakuwa amecontain a chlorine gas, the emission of that gas will turn the moist blue litmus paper kwenda kwenye red. The gas is acidic and turn wet blue litmus paper red. When testing of presence of hydrogen chlorine gas, a few drops of nitric acid added first, followed by silver nitrate solution. Kwa tukiwa tunatumia hii hapa litmus paper, tunakuwa tunaongeza few drops of nitric acid plus silver nitrate, na hapo kutakuwa kuna emission of this hydrogen chlorine gas which will indicate the presence of the metal chloride in your salty sample. And white precipitate of silver chloride is formed. The test solution is a chloride, as we already discussed in a previous slide. The uses of metal chloride. Metal chloride has got a range of uses in different fields in our daily life. Kwa mfano tuchukulie tu mfano mdogo, majumbani mwetu tunatumia chumvi. Ile chumvi tunaitumia majumbani is sodium chloride. Ni chumvi ambayo tunaitumia katika kuweka ladha katika vyakula, na vile vile inasaidia katika preservation of food, na vile vile inatumika kama dawa. In case kama umejikata tunatumia chumvi. Kwa is one of the importance of that metal chloride. Okay. In manufacture of dry bait, hizi bait ambazo tunakuwa tunazitumia zimetengenezwa na zinc chloride mixed with ammonium chloride, natumia katika kutengeneza bait yako. Ukimchukua zinc chloride ukamreactisha na ammonium chloride, unakuwa unatengeneza betri ambayo inasaidia katika conservation of energy. Also in household used, kwa mfano common salt ambayo ni sodium chloride inatumika katika kuongeza ladha katika chakula. Also in petroleum industry, example we have aluminium chloride used as catalyst in many organic synthesis. Kwa mfano katika reaction is a aromatic compound. Mara nyingi utaprefer sana katika kutumia aluminium chloride as a catalyst to speed up the rate of chemical reaction. And this is the task presented for you, my students. You have to take a note of it so as to test whether you understand and see where you need to make more improvements. The first question, explain why when diluted acid added to lead oxide, the reaction starts then stop after a short time. Explain why when diluted acid added to lead oxide, the reaction starts then stop after a short time. Question number 2, by using chemical equation, describe how moist blue litmus paper can detect the presence of hydrogen chlorine gas. My student, up to there, that marked the end of us today's session. You are mostly welcome for the other coming session. Have a nice day.